UiPath bot. Hello UPC squad, welcome back to our UiPath bot central channel. Today we are going to discuss about testing framework template. So we will gather some question from this topic. To begin with this topic, we need to make sure how we are progressing. Okay. So yesterday we talk about execution template, right? Under this topic, UiPath Studio, testing panels and template. So what are the subtopics we covered yesterday? You can see that whether test cases have been covered with the look for retention, so which is related with the test case template. I'm going to mark it as 100. Then test project template, then test automation framework. Today we are going to discuss. Then remaining is, you can see, test case template, type of template, and how to manage them. I'm going to mark it as 100. So the thing is, yesterday we particularly discussed about this topic, execution template. So these are additional topic. Okay, or the test case template, then testing project templates, then look for redundancies. Okay, so the main thing, like whenever you're going through this topic, once you hit on this template in the main topic under the documentation, don't miss any subtopic. Okay, so that's why I mark it as 100%. So most probably this is the remaining topic. What is a test automation framework, is how it works and how it can be customized. Okay, so for this test automation framework, I got the one question in the real-time examination. I will explain. So first, what we should do, just to open the, already I opened that, even if I will tell you, just type UiPath, then what is the keyword? Test automation framework. You can see we got that docs.uipath.com, which means this link from official website. Yeah, we got this. You can see all the subtopics, test automation framework, subtesting, execution template, everything comes under the testing project template. Okay, so once you started with, go through the documentation, you can see testing panels and template. So now we are reading this template wala test automation test project template. So don't miss any single template here, single subtopics. Read complete entire subtopics without missing any single line. Okay, so this is a test automation framework, which is nothing but is kind of framework which will help us to demonstrate the end-to-end testing, like it will as by default mechanism, then exception handling, then default logging mechanism, right? So yeah, so once you open this documentation, remember already I have been explained, right? Just open the any one of the documents. Under the same document also you can add subtopic, test automation framework. Just highlight it. Then you can start with the reading. So what is the main purpose? Test automation framework is a template that provides a foundation for testing projects by incorporating essential best practices. The framework includes capabilities for managing assets, constants, logging, and exception handling. Okay. So this is the blocks. So yeah, just you can see what are the blocks are available setup. Under the setup, what is the XAML is there? Init all asset. So just we are reading the assets in the dictionary type. Okay. Then for the second block, a run test. So under the run test, what is a XAML file? Like basically, this is the main XAML. With the help of invoke work file, we can invoke the main XAML, which means main test case here. And there is some properties, exception handling, then timeouts within the specific time of time span of period. The particular execution has to be complete. Okay. Then tear down, which means this is the final step, like a end state in like in Ori framework. So basically, what it will do, it will be kill the applications at the end of the stage. You can see kill all process. So whenever you're reading through this document, right, don't miss any content. Like just highlight this word, tear down. So what it will do? This page finalize the test execution and perform necessary action to clean up the environment for future runs. Then we should know under this tear down block what is the XAML we are going to use. Kill all process.xaml. Okay. So likewise, you need to gather all the headings, all the important points in Word file. So whenever you're going to read the Word file, okay, easily you can able to remember those options and questions. Then, so same thing, I will explain in the practical. So to open the testing framework, just go with here, right? Here you can see the right side, new from template. You can see the test automation framework. You can see demo framework. Then remaining is the common descriptions, location, compatibility, create. Let's get loading actually. It will take a couple of seconds. Yeah, which is ready. You can see that. So by default, one blank test case get created, which is BDD based, behavior driven development, which is content like a given, when, then. That's it. So we need to see the framework, right? How it will look like. Just go to testing framework. You can see what are the XAML file invoked here. Then if you want to see the main framework, just here, you can see that test framework dot XAML. Double click on it. Yep, now we got it. So you can see that like from the documentation, what is the first step? Setup. Under the setup, you can see this XAML get file is get invoked. So once I open the setup file, just we are reading the assets as a config, the dictionary move. Okay, you can see that what are the argument get passed. So here the main thing, we are using the asset file as a JSON, not in Excel. Okay, so this is a very important point. What is the file type we are using for reading the assets? We are using JSON. Okay, then as usual remaining thing is a common, so we are assigning all the values into the dictionary. Yeah, so this is the setup. Then whatever the next block, run test. Run test means is basically it will invoke the main workflow. So here you can see, so there is some particular time limit. Within the time limit, the process should has been completed, right? So there is some test, you can see test placeholder. This placeholder activity will be replaced at build time and can only be used within a workflow template. So the thing is, just open the activity. So which test case you are going to invoke? Just use that. Invoke work file. Then while you invoking, you can see this is a test case. So I invoke now. So under the in this test case, what are the things are available given when then block, which means BDD test case. Okay. Then what is the final one? Tear down, which is nothing but it will be close the whole applications. Right under this tear down, which XAML will available, kill all process. Okay. So this is a step. Like there is no much more technical or related things. Then there is no much more configuration here. Just there are some blocks. Then time span uh, blocks is available under the runs test here. Then by default logging mechanism, then exception handling. That's it. Okay. So from here, I got one question. I will show you here. You can see the first question, rearrange the test automation framework. Actually, here there is be steps. Okay, steps. Yep. So here you can see setup, run test, tear down, then when given. So any guesses what will be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth? I will tell you based on the practical one. You can see setup is always first. So this is the initialization purpose we are using, right? Setup. So I'm going to note it down here below. First will be setup. Then what is the next step? Run test is available, tear down is available, then when given. So here, this is the setup block. Then what is the next one? A run test. Okay, just go here, arrange this order. Second, run test, right? Then what is the third block? Like immediately you will say tear down. No, that is wrong. The reason is we need to check in the block, main block. Then under this block, what are the things are available? You can see under this run test block, we have invoke XAML file, right? Under this XAML file, given when then is there, right? We need to mention this step as well. So the second step will be always a run test, but here we have the option, right? So here if we don't have any options, given when then means we can directly give the third block is a tear down, but we have the options. So what is the first step? Given, which is available in the test case. Then second one, when. Then fourth one, then, which means fifth one. Okay. Then final one, tear down, tear down. Yep. So this test case block available in the run test block, which is done. Then another tear down, there is a kill all process XAML invoked. So this is the final step. Okay. Yes, we got this. Yeah. So this is the questions I got, like rearranging the order kind of approach. I got the this question in the real-time exam. So based on that, you can read entire document without missing any single line. So then you can able to easily answer for those questions. Sometimes I will give some bonus two questions as well. You can see that. I will, okay, answer is shown. In which phase environment cleaned up after test case execution? Setup XAML, a run test, tear down, init all assets. So here you can see setup is initialization purpose, just we are reading the assets. Run test, which will contain the given when then block. So it will not going to clear any session. Tear down. So this is the final block, which is contain the kill all process XAML, actually which will going to clear the sessions, application, everything. So answer will be tear down. You got it? Yeah. So this is the main thing. Then third one, which file is modified to configure asset except credential for the test cases, right? So you can see asset JSON config constant test config, but here actually we are reading asset.json. So like you can say in RE framework, config is the common thing, but config.excel file. But here JSON. But here there is one twist. Asset JSON we are reading it. Got it? So this you can see this is a very simple topic. But in the simple topic itself, they are asking the tricky way. You can see don't miss this note, then this tip, like what are the things they mentioned. Don't miss any single line. Copy the important keyword, then paste it under the word file. Just read the theoretical, then just apply in the practical. We can able to easily answer those questions. Okay, so now we're done with this particular template. So I'm going to mark it as 100. Guys, like already I read out those important points. So that's why I'm directly going then mark it as 100 percentage. Okay. But from your end, you don't miss any single line. First read all those things available in the documentation, then go through in the practical session, then mark it as 100. Okay. Yes, guys. We are done with our topics today. So in the next session, we will see you again. If you have any doubts, you can ping me in the comment. Thank you so much. Bye.